I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will discuss two different approaches to solve inequalities involving polynomials. Here we have a quadratic function. We need to solve for 16 minus x squared is less than 0. So the two methods which I'll discuss here are, one, we'll use graph, right? That is one, and then we'll do algebraic method. So these are the two different ways we'll solve this inequality in this particular video. So 16 minus x squared is less than 0. Let me sketch the graph and then write down the solution. 16 minus x squared. If x is 0, then the value is 16, correct? So if x is 0, value is 16. So that is the y-intercept. And when is this function 0? It will be 0 for x equals to plus and minus 4. So in a way, we get a graph which is a parabola with y-intercept as 16 and x-intercepts at plus and minus 4. So these are the x-intercepts, right? And this is 16. So I'm not getting into details of sketching. You all know it, right? So that is how it is. Some of you can actually factor this and can also write this as 4 plus x times 4 minus x less than 0, and that clearly gives you two x-intercepts. And at x equals to 0, we do get y value of 16. So it's a parabola which has been translated 16 units up, and it is also reflected on x-axis. So that is how you could get sketch. Now when we are saying that the result is that this should be less than 0, that means we're looking for a solution on either side of minus 4. So we have our solution. We write answer as from minus infinity to minus 4 union 4 to infinity, right? So that is how we could easily see the solution on a graph and write it down. This is one way of doing it, right? The other way is algebraic method. So in this, what we can do is we can actually factor this as we have done here, and then we say there are two zeros, so we will test with the help of intervals. So we'll test with the help of intervals. So let me make a table. Since we have two zeros, the plane is divided into three parts, right? So the plane is divided into three parts. One zero is at x equals to minus 4, the other one is at x equals to 4. So these are the zeros, right? Now let us take test points in each interval. Test point minus infinity to minus 4 could be minus 5. Between these two is 0, and 5 from 4 to infinity. Two factors which we have are 4 plus x and 4 minus x. If I substitute minus 5, what do I get? On substituting minus 5, this will be minus. On substituting 0, this will be positive 4. 5, this will be positive. In this particular case, minus 5 will make it positive, 0 will make it positive, and 5 will make it negative. Now when you multiply these two factors, then the result is positive times negative is negative, positive times positive is positive, and this is also negative. Since we want less than 0, our solution should be these two intervals, which are the way we wrote, right? So that is the second method. Now I will also show you one more method, and this is very important for us. So what we're trying to say here is that 16 minus x squared is less than 0. So let me do method 3 for you. This is we'll rearrange this. So we can say, let me write down 16 minus x squared is less than 0. Taking x squared to the right side, we say 16 is less than x squared. That means x squared is greater than 16. Now when I square root, then what happens? Whenever you square root, you get here 4, right? And what is square root of x squared? Square root of x squared is absolute value of x. So what we get here is absolute value of x is greater than 4. So remember, whenever you square root of x squared is absolute value, and this absolute value is greater than 4. So on a number line, you can show it as the solution therefore will be absolute value is greater than 4. Absolute value, it could be both negative and positive 4. So that becomes the solution. Is that okay? So that really means that the value of x is as shown here, either side of 4. Do you get the idea? So we could do it like this also. So that is inequalities which you should be doing at this level. So I hope these three methods are absolutely clear. And you can also refer to my videos on what is square root of x squared, so that this point is absolutely clear to you, right? I'm Anil Kumar. You can subscribe and learn a lot. Thank you and all the best.